Ein Weltstar bei der Arbeit. Claudia Schiffer lässt sich in den 1990er Jahren für eine Kampagne von Modeschöpfer Karl Lagerfeld in Szene setzen. Wie kaum ein zweites Model steht die Blondine für das Schönheitsideal ihrer Zeit und kokettiert mit Wandelbarkeit.
Und es macht Spaß, dann ganz anders zu sein, als man normalerweise ist. Plötzlich sexy zu sein und wild. Und am nächsten, wenn ich was anderes anziehe und mein Make-up habe und dann spiele, fühle ich mich ganz anders. Dann bin ich plötzlich jemand ganz anderes, ich spreche ganz anders plötzlich und dadurch werden die Fotos auch so. Denn ich versetze mich da wirklich in die Person.
Nach einer Pause das nächste Motiv. Kompositionen in Knallrot unter monegassischer Sommersonne. Modeschöpfer Karl Lagerfeld fördert die Karriere des Models und kennt dessen Vorzüge.
Das Tolle ist, bei Claudia, die kann alles, was mir total, die kann Escada machen, die kann Waschmittel machen, ist mir alles egal. Was mich interessiert, ist meine Vision von dieser Frau. Heutzutage ist es amüsant, alles zu sein, nicht nur eins zu sein, das ist überholt.
Union Square, New York, die Zentrale der Agentur Metropolitan. Von hier aus wird in den 1990er Jahren die Karriere Claudia Schiffers gesteuert.
Sie hat einen gewissen Sexappeal, nicht so viel. Sie hat eine gewisse zurückhaltende Art, die im Gegensatz der 80er Jahre jetzt gefragt ist. Sie ist keine Bedrohung der weiblichen Welt. Das heißt, Frauen und Männer mögen sie. Was in Bezug auf Werbung irrsinnig wichtig ist, wenn Frauen eifersüchtig auf jemanden sind, die kaufen das Produkt nicht. Man muss jedes Image steuern. Claudias Karriere wurde nur mit Image aufgebaut.
Und das kommt an. In den 90er Jahren ziert die Schiffer über 500 Magazin- und Zeitschriftencover und soll Tagesgagen bis zu 75.000 D-Mark kassiert haben. Präsentkorb eines Beauty-Konzerns für sein Exklusivmodel. Das Unternehmen hat für angeblich 17 Millionen $ die Schiffer unter Kontrakt genommen. Da ist die Freude groß.
Ja, das ist das Beste meines ganzen Lebens.
Und warum?
Was? Nein, jedes Model träumt davon, einen Kosmetikvertrag zu haben. Also es ist wirklich der Traum aller Models. Und das ist wirklich das Höchste, was man erreichen kann auch.
Think you wanted to be a model?
No, I never thought about it, no. We didn't even know about models or any girls that were out there doing it.
But faith past 4 years.
Oh, it has changed a lot. I mean, basically, I've stayed the same, but I've grown a lot, and I became much more confident, and I know much more than I knew 4 years ago. And of course, my life has changed. I left home, and I'm living now between New York and Paris, and I'm traveling a lot.
But is that true?
No, you don't have to. I mean, it's your own choice. You can do whatever you want, and lots of girls do it very different. They go out and they drink and smoke, and they can still handle it. It's up to you. I eat healthy and I try to be healthy, not only for my work, but also for myself, because I really believe in it. I think it's very good for you, and they were very nice people. So when they finally approached me for a big contract, for a multi-million exclusive contract, I was very excited, and of course I'm very happy about it.
¿Estás listo? Si tú quieres soñar.
Wow, es Claudia Schiffer.
Si tú quieres bailar.
Me encanta tu camiseta. ¿Estás listo para nuevas fantasías con Fanta?
Today actresses talk too much. They think they have messages for the public. You see their house life, you see them cooking, you see them washing, they talk to save the daughter. All that's very okay. But people want to also little dream. And now those girls, they have fan clubs. They are followed by TV teams. The people are waiting for them in the street. They are the stars of today. For me, they are the stars of fashion.
And one of the biggest stars at the moment is 22-year-old Claudia Schiffer. She's been hailed as a new Brigitte Bardot.
A lot of her success is due to her first appearance on Karl Lagerfeld's runways.
Yeah, I always refused it, but he kept on saying, you have to do it, you have to do it, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna do it, and that was the first time ever, yeah. I'm basically a shy person, and to go out on a runway and having so many people looking at you was first a little bit frightening, and but the more I'm doing them, the more I like them. And now I'm at the point where I think it's a lot of fun.
But getting used to the runway wasn't always easy.
And I have a little bit of a hard time walking on high heels, but otherwise there's nothing difficult about it. One of the biggest contracts ever signed, and of course I'm very happy about that. It's one of the best things that happened to me, and I'm really happy about it.
Claudia Schiffer, supermodel.
Is considered to be one of the most beautiful, sehr schön, women in the world. This month alone, her face graces the cover of 6 fashion magazines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program, Claudia Schiffer. Claudia? Right there. Chair there is yours. Wie geht's?
Gut.
Ja. Wie heißen Sie?
Claudia.
Ah, wo wohnen Sie?
In Deutschland.
Wo ist die Bank? Geradeaus, jawohl.
I don't speak English.
Haben Sie ein belegtes Brot mit Schenk und Käse?
Yeah.
Welcome to the program, Claudia.
I don't understand.
You don't? Which part of this don't you understand?
I don't speak English.
You don't?
Can we speak German?
Okay.
Okay.
You know, it's one of those nights you get maybe once in 2 or 3 years where just everything goes right.
No, I have to say.
Athletes get in, it's like called a zone if you're an athlete. Athletes get into that zone and they pitch like no-hitters and perfect games and they rush for 100 yards and they're like in another world. We're having one of those experiences here tonight. I'm glad you could share it with us. What can you tell us about yourself? You're a young woman, aren't you? 20, 21 years old?
22.
22. And you've been modeling since you were, I'm guessing, a teenager?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 years.
4 years? Where are you from in Germany?
From Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf. Tell me, what is Düsseldorf like? I've had their mustard.
Actually, I always say Düsseldorf because I'm coming from a very small town and nobody knows that particular
What is the small town?
It's called Rheinberg.
Oh,
It's
Rheinberg.
on the other side of the Rhine.
Oh, yeah. And is it lovely there? Is it picturesque?
Yeah, it's a beautiful old town with one church and one cinema, one ice cream store.
Do you get a chance to go back there often now?
Not very often, but I try always to go back when I'm in Europe.
Are you like a huge celebrity in your hometown? Are people very excited when you come back?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. And what about your family? Are they still in Rheinberg?
Yeah, everybody's still there. My father's a lawyer close by, and yeah, they're still out there. I'm the only one that lives in the United States.
Yeah.
I'm not living in the United States, but who travels around the world.
Yeah. And family, brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
And do they ever travel with you as well?
Yeah, they come to visit me. Like I did a trip to St. Bart's recently. My mother came with my little brother.
Well, that's nice. So you get a chance to do some work and also visit with your family.
Yeah, I always try to do that. My family is very important for me.
Now, where do you make your home now, though? You're not still living in Germany, are you?
No, I'm living in Monaco.
Monaco?
Yes.
Oh, what is that like? It's a it's the Prince Rainier, little principality there. It's on the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
The Côte d'Azur, that sort of thing. Yes.
Côte d'Azur.
Oh, I've lapsed into French. Can you forgive me, ladies and gentlemen? Paul, can we get you an electrician? Has someone been electrocuted over there tonight? Okay. And what is life like for you in Monaco? Didn't you recently have a marriage proposal from one of the royalty? Who was it? Prince Andrew, Prince Philip, Prince Larry, Prince... Who was it? What's his name?
Those were the ones.
No, what's the guy's name? What is the man's name? Prince, huh? Prince Albert. There you go. Now, is it true that this man had asked you to marry him?
I don't know, you know. I was wondering about something much more important than that. Because when I was backstage, they told me you had an affair with Princess Di.
Oh, yeah. That's good. There you go. Thank you very much.
Scent. A light new feel. An incredible new clean. No heavy detergents. No residues, no stripping. An incredible new lightness of being. New Flex Light and Free from Revlon.
For my dress, an attitude like an actress. You know the way to do that. Sometimes you're an angel, sometimes you're sexy. What I like about you.
Okay.
On show day, backstage at Chanel, it's a madhouse with models getting their last-minute touch-ups.
First I got my makeup done, and now they're working at my hair. And it's about almost showtime, and I'm starting to get kind of nervous.
When showtime begins, the race is on to make the runway and look great.
Now you know how I spent my day at the office. Anyway, thanks for coming along and entertaining me tonight. And I'm sorry, but I'm really hungry right now, and I'm going to go and have something to eat. So see you later.
Now, Claudia, I'd like to give you this for Valentine's Day.
Thanks.
Did
it's
you get
very
my letters?
sweet. Your letters?
Yes.
Yeah, all of them. No, I do. I actually have them in my bag right here.
Did you?
Yeah, beautiful love letters.
Right, well.
A little sexual.
Sexual, did you say? I thought you'd given all this modelling caper away.
No, that's not true.
Well, you said you'd given it away. Why are we back?
Oh, no, it was a misquote in the press. It's absolutely not true. Yeah.
Aren't the press shocking?
They are shocking, yeah.
They are? Can we take it that you haven't actually retired and you're not dropping out of the business? You are back, and that was a misnomer, that was a misprint?
And I assume that they just didn't understand really what I was saying, because most of them didn't really speak English so well.
I don't speak very good English either, but I understand what you're saying.
Actually, I have difficulties understanding you.
Exactly.
What accent is this?
This is Australian.
You have a different accent than the other Australians.
Oh, well, I'm in the upper echelon. You've been speaking to the riffraff. Do we lead the world in anything in Australia?
Fashion is definitely great coming here for fashion, because you have many, many young designers that are really great. And what's for me great is that when I go shopping here, and I go shopping here every time I'm arriving here, is that you get things that nobody else has.
What about my fashion? How have
I think you look great. I love the coloration, the contrast, the red and the...
It took a while to work out what I'd wear.
Sorry?
I took a while to work out what I'd wear for this.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Does a knit go with a suit, or...?
Yeah, it does. It's very good. It looks casual, but at the same time, a little elegant.
I hesitate to ask this question, but it's only very superficial. What do you look for in men?
For me, the most important thing is somebody that you can be really friends with at the same time as being lovers, obviously.
Would you like to get married someday?
Oh, one day for sure, yeah. But I think that, I mean, actually many years ago, I used to say, oh, yeah, sure, when I was like 21, 22, 23. I said, no problem, having a career and having babies, no problem. Everybody can do it if you want it. But, you know, in the meantime, I've seen all my friends, or many of my friends anyway, getting married, having a career, having children. And it's not as easy as it sounds. So I think in order to wanting to have, you know, once you want to have kids, you have to be ready for it. And ready meaning that you can't work as much as, you know, I do anyway right now. I would have to stop traveling as much and, you know, takes responsibility. And I'm really not ready for that yet. So one day, but really far in the future.
Yes. Why aren't we allowed to ask you about your relationship?
Why not? Well, because, again,
Because there'd be 5 million people watching this, and that's the one thing they'd like to know. That's the one thing we're not allowed to talk about.
I can understand that. I mean, of course, it's always interesting. You always want to know more and more and everything in detail and so on, and I can understand that. But you have to also understand that when you are already there and everybody knows so much about you, there's just this one thing that's really personal and really important to you that you want to keep private and secret, sort of, and you try to protect it as much as possible.
That is a very good answer. In fact, there's nothing else you can ask after that. It's your right to speak about whatever you like. And if you don't want to speak about that, that's fine. But I'm going to ask you one more question. If you were an illusionist, what would you turn me into?
I guess it would be good to turn you into a football like this. You would stay sort of the same.
Yeah, stupid. This must be an occupational hazard being interviewed by clowns like me.
By clowns like you?
Clowns, yeah.
Is that why you wear red?
Well, I read that your favourite colour was coral red. So
really?
I thought I'd wear, well, isn't it?
No.
Must have been someone else.
No, actually it is. As you can tell, it's my favorite color.
It is.
My shoes. Chosen.
Now, Claudia.
Thanks.
Gibt eine gewisse Komplizität. Ich kann Sachen sagen, die ich normalerweise nicht sagen würde vor den anderen. Ne?
Da kann man frech sein und das versteht keiner.
In
Inzwischen 23.
Das ist ein fieses Wort, Muse, wie Gemüse und ein furchtbarer Ausdruck.
Also ich habe mich nie als eine Muse in dem Sinne gesehen. Aber wir haben natürlich sehr viel, im Vergleich zu anderen Models, haben wir sehr viel zusammengearbeitet. Und dadurch sind wir auch Freunde geworden.